Welcome to News Now, Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at the Texas cops that are trying very hard to intimidate this woman so they can just walk into her house and search.
There's a woman. She completely shuts down all of the police that come to her home by knowing the law and standing up for herself. Here's the first video.
We received a complaint that there's criminal activity going on at your residence. So,
Okay.
what we have to do, anytime we get a complaint, we have to investigate and say that it's either unfounded or that something, confirm that information.
Okay.
So
What kind of criminal activity?
So it could be that, drugs are being sold from this location,
Okay.
or that drugs are inside of the location, that type of thing. So what I want to do today, ma'am, is take a look inside.
No, you're not going to take a look inside. You got a search warrant?
So it could be this, it could be that. We don't know. We just want to go into your house.
No, ma'am, and that's what I want to
And
speak
you're
to
not
you
going
about.
to take a look inside.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
I got more video, more cops arrived. This is really silly, right? Who do you think we are, boo-boo the fool? You better go get you a probable cause warrant signed by a magistrate judge before you walk up in here. You think the police can just walk up in your home because somebody gave them an anonymous tip that you have illegal things going on inside of your house? Now, according to this cop, they're going inside of this home. That's what's about to happen, which will be a violation of due process, your civil rights, your privacy, everything. So here's more video.
Well, let me explain to you kind of our process so you're aware of what is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We receive a complaint, we investigate it, okay? If, it's unfounded, we're out of your hair, you never have to deal with us ever again.
It is unfounded. There's no
But-
drugs in my house. I have 2 kids. I'm disabled. My
Right.
husband is at work right now.
Okay. Would it be-
Nobody here has a criminal record. I have no
Okay.
criminal record. My
I
husband has no criminal
I
record.
understand
We
that.
just moved here from
Okay.
across the street. I've
Okay.
lived over there for 5 years. I just moved over here last month.
Sure.
So, no, you're not. If you
I
give me a
understand
search
that.
warrant, you can come on in and look all around you
ma'am,
want.
Well, I'm not a judge or a lawyer or anything, but this sounds like, jealous neighbor syndrome where, oh, she just moved into the big house. She must be doing something wrong.
That's right. Get you a search warrant. Come on in. As a matter of fact, I have some tea and cookies waiting for you. But you got to get that search warrant. That's the way the law works. Okay. Now, the next video will show you the level of manipulation this officer was willing to go to by basically weaponizing SWAT to put fear in this black woman, to allow them to come into her home in violation of her stated rights. Here it is.
And this is the thing.
It's not a
Our
problem.
process for when we have a search warrant is SWAT comes, busts down the door,
That's
goes
fine.
through things.
That's
I
fine.
don't want to have to do that.
Because
Wait.
nothing's, when y'all damage my stuff and y'all find nothing, you're going to pay me. So it's fine.
Why is the process with a warrant busting down the door like right away? They don't knock and say, "Hey, we have a warrant." They just bust down the door. And she's right. They're going to pay her. To bust down the door and find nothing, they're going to pay her. And then she's disabled and everything, and all the stress and all this and that. She could sue for many things here if they just walk there and bust down the door for no reason.
Ma'am, this is what I'm asking. Is there a better time we can come back maybe when your husband is here?
No.
Because here's what's going to happen. If I can go in, make sure you don't have any ninjas jumping out, bazookas laying around, nothing like that, I'm going to say,
But I'm the only one over here on this little corner, and people want to call about my black ass being over here in this little corner,
And
minding
see-
my own business.
I agree.
It's because they're living in them trashy houses right there, and they're upset that we got the nicest house up here, so they want to call and lie on me. I don't have to, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I agree with
It's
you, but that
garbage.
seems really unfair.
Should the cops afraid of ninjas jumping everywhere? Last thing I know is that having ninjas in your house is not against the law.
I got more video, but let me do this first. Let me break down what's happening so far. Initially, they say, listen, we're going to come in there no matter what. This is how it works. She tells them no. Then they go to, she says, okay, we're going to have SWAT come in here because if I get a warrant, SWAT's going to come in, bust down the door. The answer is no. She said, well, listen, do you mind making an appointment with us? Can we come back a little later? Okay, officer, if you think this house is trafficking in narcotics, Do you believe maybe they would throw the narcotics away by the time they schedule the appointment? My point is, at this level of conversation, you know good and damn well they don't have drugs in the house. What kind of officer really believes you're selling drugs and willing to come back when your husband is home, set an appointment later for that day? Nobody. It shows you what was happening here. It was a power struggle.
Those drugs would get used, moved, or flushed before the appointment. How stupid is this?
Here's more video.
I have to do my job, okay?
I didn't call you, so.
Okay. And part of that is I have to make sure nothing's going on. If I can say...
There's nothing going on. You smell anything going on around this?
Man.
Does it look like anything's going on around here? Do you see my yard? Do you see my grass cut? I just bought a new car today. I just bought a new car today. Carvana just delivered my car today. That's probably where the call came from, because they're mad. People are mad and jealous. I mind my own business. My kid, I've been around this neighborhood for 5 years.
That's why I want to get out of your business.
I don't have a record. My husband doesn't have a record. We don't bother anybody. My kids go to school right up the street. And the teachers love them. They have no problem.
I'm sure they do.
It's coming over here like this.
Yeah, all right. This happened in Arlington, Virginia. I'm going to give you as much background as I possibly can. Let me show you the screenshot of how many cops eventually came for a huge, absolutely nothing burger. All right. Once again, an attempt to intimidate this black female. Other than a video being uploaded to TikTok on 9/5 with a basic description, we do not know how this ended for the homeowner. It does not appear to have been picked up anywhere else other than repost on Reddit. I would love to know the rest of the story here. I would love to know what was the final conclusion to this back and forth. Now, remember, the officer who was talking went from saying, "We're coming in today," to, "If I get a warrant, SWAT is going to come in," to, "Can I schedule an appointment later with you?" All right. Utter insanity.
I'd like to know the rest of the story also. I also searched around, couldn't find anything that's related to this. But if they do have an update at one point, I'll put the update down because I'm very interested to know if they did come back with a warrant. I don't think they have probable cause to even get a warrant. And if they do get a warrant for this, it's probably a pretty crooked judge. What do you think of this? What do you think should have happened here? Let me know in the comments. I'll put a description to this video and to this page. I've featured this page quite a few times. I love the work they do. So go check them out. Go subscribe to them. Let me know in the comments again what you think of this. I'd love to know your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon where for $1 a month you get my videos a week in advance with other perks coming. Thank you.